Americans making $200,000 a year learning that their taxes might go up. It is fueling critics' argument that the Biden tax plan will hit the shrinking American middle class. Grover Norquist is president of Americans for Tax Reform and joins us now. Grover, it really struck me the work that you guys did over at Americans for Tax Reform, and you actually compiled on your website all of the many times, you counted them, 56 times, that Biden pledged that no one making under $400,000 a year would see their taxes go up. Is that still the indication we're getting? Is he following through on that promise?
No, he never meant to keep that promise. When he ran with Obama, they together promised never to tax anyone who made less than $250,000 a year. They broke that in the first 2 months, and they broke it many other times in Obamacare, in the taxes that went for that. So he knows that you can tell people that. The press won't look at your tax plans other than to say that you won't tax almost anyone. And then when you get in, you do differently. He's already taxed people who make less than $400,000 or $200,000 in the bill that Congress just passed. There was a $67 billion tax increase stuck in there that the CBO says will hit lower income, middle income people as well. He wants to have a carbon tax or an energy tax. It's a gasoline tax, but on many forms of energy. That hits anyone who drives a car. That's not $200,000. That's not $400,000. That's just about everybody. When he takes the corporate rate up, as he wants to, whether it's to 28, which is what his staff says, or 35, which is what he said during the campaign.
Right.
Both of those are higher than Communist China, by the way, to make us less competitive. But also, higher taxes on business income reduces the value of the business itself because you're taking away from the income stream.
Hold on. Before you move into the corporate tax world, I want to drill down on to whether or not someone in this country, anybody in this country making under $400,000, potentially $200,000 a year, which, as you know, that might be a lot of money in some parts of the country, but West Coast, East Coast, it doesn't play out the same, that level of income. But when I went to your website, you very clearly laid out the verbatim of the president campaigning, saying nobody making under $400,000 would have their taxes raised, period, bingo, said Biden. He even went on to say, I'm not going to raise taxes on anybody making less than $400,000. Jen Psaki in the White House briefing room was asked to clarify, make the distinction, whether he's talking individuals or families making $400,000. Here's how she responded.
He said on taxes that anybody making more than $400,000 will see a small to a significant tax increase. To clarify, did he mean individuals or households?
Families.
And you're saying they've never made that distinction before. So, Grover, to very clearly lay that out, that means a household, a couple, where each mom makes $200,000, dad makes $200,000, their taxes could definitely go up because as a household, they're making $400,000. By the way, if you got both parents having to make that and earn that, they're likely paying for childcare, nannies, daycare, whatever it may be, and they might have a lot more expenses. Will their taxes go up, Grover?
Yes, taxes will go up for all Americans. I started talking about the corporate tax. That reduces the value of the 401k and the IRA. That's 53% of Americans will see the value of their life savings reduced by that tax. Because the corporate income tax on people's utilities gets directly put into your utility bill. Every American's utility bill for water, gas, heating oil will go up by the value of the billions of dollars in corporate income taxes paid by public utilities. That's everybody. A gasoline tax is everybody. 400,000, 200,000, doesn't matter. He's going to bring back the Obamacare penalty tax. That's 5 million Americans were hit. 3/4 of them earned less than $50,000 a year. 3/4 made less than $50,000.
It's all really, really important. These are not small details. These are going to affect a lot of American families. And
Millions.
when asked a short time ago for more clarification, they said that they're still working through the process. That's an important process that will affect millions of Americans. Grover, we've got to leave it there. Thank you for joining us. We'll have you back.
Good to be with you.